Alright, so welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining the three rules you need to trade supply and a demand. So you already know what is supply and the demand. So we are going to be fast on this. So this when you are trading, you need to have a solid plan that you follow, a certain rule you follow when you are trading. So we have a three rule basis, like step by step you follow in order to trade supply and demand. One, you have to look for the overall market structure, like a higher high and a higher low, or a lower low or a lower high. Is the trend bullish? Yes, then start looking for a demand level to trade from. Is the trend bearish on a higher time frame, like daily or 4 hour? Yes, start looking for a supply level that you want to trade from. Then the second rule is look for a supply or a demand according to the higher time frame. Let's say the daily time frame of 4 hour is bullish. What are you going to be looking for? You are going to be looking for a demand level to trade from. If the trend is bearish, you are going to be looking for a reset supply, or a reset supply you should be trading from. After that, when you now spot your supply or a demand level, the third rule, you look for a lower time frame entry confirmation. One. So now let me quickly jump to the chart. You understand that this is actually a 4 hour trend. All you can see that it's actually a bullish, a high and a low, a high. We have a low again and we have a high, and we have a low again, we have a high. What are you expecting? We are expecting a low around here to go up. I know some of you now say, okay, this one is valid. Yeah, it's valid, but now remember, we are on higher time frame. We are going to be looking for a supply and demand according to the higher time frame. On a higher time frame, we are actually bullish. We are going to a lower time frame, like 1 hour, the medium time frame, to look for a demand to trade from. Now these are actually a demand level that I have marked a point of interest, which is a POI. I'll be looking for a buy from according to our rule. So now we have 1, 2, and 3, 4 here. Okay, that is actually on the engagement level. Sorry. We have another one here, which the market will react from. Now, in order to confirm that your supply and demand level is actually going to hold, although to know that if it is a high probability, not all are going to be hold. One, let me write it. It must break a structure to the upside or downside. That is one. Um, then two, it must, it must have a volume, increase. So what do I mean by this? When you spot a supply or a demand, make sure it breaks structure to the downside if it is supply, and make sure it breaks structure to the upside if it is demand. And two, it must have a volume increase, which is imbalance. Let's say it move aggressively to the upside or a downside. To the upside mean a demand, then to the downside mean a supply level. So these are the rule basis you look at for when you are trading a supply and a demand. So these are actually the rule me also look at for when I'm trading this strategy. So now we now understand that, okay, the higher time frame, which is the 4 hour, is bullish. What are we going to be looking at for? A demand level to trade from, right? Yes, correct. Now, what are we going to be looking for again? Rule number 2. Look for a supply or demand according to the higher time frame. Now, according to the higher time frame, we have put our demand level to trade from. Now, what I'm going to be doing now, I will go to a medium time frame. A medium time frame like 1 hour or 30 minutes to quickly look for a buy. Like now, if you are trading on higher time frame like 4 hours, you are going to be looking at this. But you as a day trader, you are going to be looking at all this very one here. So let me delete this and see if we will have a demand level to trade from. Then I will go to 1 hour time frame. On 1 hour time frame, so let me move this here. Rule number 1, it must break a structure. Oh, sorry, I put out. Sorry. It must break a structure. 2, it must have a volume increase. Now, what did you see here? We have a low, we have a high, and we have a low here, and we have a high. So you understand. So now, what did you see here now? We don't have anything clear. We have a volume increase and a consolidation here and move up. What did you see here now? We now know that this is an inducement level. Then we have a hidden demand level here. On a 1 hour, let me go to 30-minute time frame and find it and make it much clear. Okay, so let me refine it to this very one here. This is now our demand level that we want to be trading for. We have a break of structure here. We have a break of structure. We have an inducement level here. So we have multiple confirmation that this zone is actually going to hold, although we don't know yet. And when I replay it back, we will look for the third rule, which is look for lower time frame for entry confirmation. Now we know that look over all market structure, higher high and then higher low, and lower low or lower high. Now a higher high and a higher low, which is a demand level, market is bullish. Then a lower low or a lower high, which is supply level, the market is bearish. So bullish or bearish. Now this trend, this peg, which is ROAUD, is bullish. Now look for a supply or a demand according to the higher time frame, which put our demand level. Now rule number 3, look for lower time frame for entry confirmation. Now remember this very important rule. We have a break of structure and we have a volume increase around here. Now let me replay this and see what happened. Okay. We tap into our 30 minutes zone. Okay. Now that we have tapped into our 30 minutes, I will go to 5-minute time frame and look for a confirmation. Remember, we have tapped into it. I will go to, okay, let me go to 3 minutes and see if we have a clean. Okay, I will just select this very one because we have a consolidation around here. So that is actually the last, that is actually the engulfing candlestick. So I will put my buy limit here. Now we have no confirmation yet. Why? I want to see this high, this previous high break. Oh, sorry. Let me replay it. Okay, now it's break, right? And we have a liquidity around here. We are now seeing a mini confirmation that this zone is going to hold. Let me go to 15-minute time frame and make it faster. I'm going to target this high. That is 1 to 10. right? Now we have a change of character to the upside. You know that a change of character, when we mitigate, we have a change of character to the upside. Now we have all our role. Remember, look for a higher time frame structure, look for overall structure like a higher high, higher low on the higher time frame. So now look for a supply or a demand according to the higher time frame. Rule number 3, look for lower time frame for entry confirmation. Remember, all our rule have meant we have a structure break, a break of structure. We have a demand level to trade from. We have a mitigation into that our demand level. Now we have a change of character on a lower time frame, which is our third rule. Now let's see what happened. The market start consolidate, start moving, and let's see if we tap in. Okay, start coming back. Let's see what happened. It's actually on 15-minute time frame. Let me go to 30 minutes and make it faster. So sorry guys, just try to make it fast. Okay, now we tap in. You see how we tap in, grab all this liquidity that is here. They grab all the liquidity around here too. All this inducement people are trying to buy around here. So let's see if we hit our take profit. We hit our take profit of 1 to 10. 1 to 10. So you see how powerful this strategy is, and the rule we have. Always follow the rule base. Always follow these 5 rules. So we know that okay, it must break a structure to the upside and it must have a volume increase. Look overall market structure, higher high and a higher low and lower low or lower high, bullish or bearish. Is the trend bearish? Yes. Look for a supply to trade from. Is the trend bullish? Yes. Look for a demand to trade from. Now, look for a supply or demand according to the higher time frame. Now, if you are trading, if you see a trend of 4 hour or demand, 4 hour or daily, go to 1 hour or 30 minutes or 2 hour to look for your recent supply and demand level to trade from. So rule number 3, look for lower time frame for entry confirmation, which we did around here, and we got in a snap entry and a sniper take profit. So let's see, the market actually hit our take profit and start consolidating. So these are the 3 rule bases you need in order to trade supply and a demand level. These are 3 rules, and these are actually the 2 most important rules you need to focus on. So guys, that is it. That is the end of this video.